wanted. It is been a while since I streamed, but I'm on the F1 23 game, and we're reflecting on the events at Zandvoort yesterday. I have tweeted out on my Twitter at SportyPH2 the results. Verstappen won. I'm going to be driving with Logan Sargent, who is a new F1 driver here this year, the American who drives for Williams. And I've got a challenge. I'm going to drive at the Zandvoort circuit, and I'm going to try and get past 16 or 17 laps, because that is when he crashed out, causing the first safety car of a rain-affected Grand Prix. And after that, the new F1 driver Liam Lawson, deputising for the injured Daniel Ricciardo at AlphaTauri. He is an F2 driver and will be doing an F2 career mode at Zandvoort with him as well. So if it's the first time you've seen F1 23, just a few little things to look at. This is the first screen you'll come across. There's Breaking Point, which you may know about. I might do that in the future. Have done past streams on that. It's appeared in 3 different editions of F1. There you've got your career mode. But to get to your Grand Prix, you go to F1 World. This is a totally new thing. I'm not going to go into it today, how that works. But if you want to get to Grand Prix, there we are, F1 2023. There's Netherlands, and the next one will be Monza. So Logan Sargent, new to the F1 scene this year, drives with Williams. He's not had a great season, but he did well to get to Q3 this weekend, and I forget where he started, but as I say, he didn't last more than 16 or 17 laps. So there he is. There's Albon, much more experienced driver, who did have a good race yesterday. Let's have a look at any of the settings. Anything to worry about on there? Car damage, collisions, etc. So corner cutting stringent is strict. That means it's as it is in real life. You will be penalised for exceeding track limits. Immersive pit stop experience. This is a new thing relatively to F1. This is where you turn in at the optimal time for your pit stop. Select broadcast, and that means it's automatically dealt with as in other editions. I'm not going to tinker the weather or time of day. We can structure. So slight difference here. You've got a 35% race option. Remember, no practice, no qualifying, and we're going to do we'll do 25%. I think that should be okay. Difficulty 50 AI. Assists, I have a controller, not a steering wheel, and it's medium brake assist, meaning traction control, automatic gearbox, and I'm taking the pit assist off and the pit release assist off. ER assist is on and DR assist is off, just to test me a bit more. I'm pretty certain it will go past 17 laps. If it doesn't, we'll have to redo it. So start the event.
Thanks in no small part to the popularity of Max Verstappen, the Netherlands is back on the F1 calendar. So welcome to the boisterous atmosphere of Zandvoort for the Dutch Grand Prix.
Zandvoort is near the sea. You can see the beach there.
A lap of this short 2.6 mile Zandvoort circuit features 14 corners, 10 to the right and 4 to the left, with a 678 metre main straight heading into turn 1, Tarzan Corner. And on that straight with DRS open, that'll be the best overtaking opportunity on this track. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Sainz, Perez, Stroll, Hamilton, Fernando Alonso, Sargent, Albon, Ocon, Gasly, Hülkenberg, Magnussen, Joe, Tsunoda, Norris, Bottas, De Vries and Oscar Piastri. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. Natalie Pinkham joins me once again in the commentary box.
So let's have a look at the strategy. It's actually going to be in 18 laps. So if we do finish, we will have beaten what Sargent did the other day. So let's have a look. Drive as far as possible to get the most performance out of each set of tyres, mitigating the pit time lost. It's not an easy track. I'm going to go for that one. So there's 18 laps to remember. So you click on there. Edit the strategy with the square button. So we're going to go for the hards. 18 laps should go, let's say 11 laps, and then let's say the rest of it will be softs. Okay, that's all good.
Okay, caution, virtual safety car is out. Reduce speed and maintain a positive delta on your dash. Okay, the virtual safety car's been deployed. Slow down and maintain a positive delta. There's been an incident resulting in a high level of debris on the track. Be careful. Okay, the safety car is out. Safety car is out. We need to form up at reduced pace. Keep a close eye on that delta time. Make sure to keep it positive. Okay, that looked bad. Are you alright?
Oh,
Let me know you're okay.
Okay, so we're not going to replay that. I'm going to retire from the session. So that challenge has not lasted very long.
A difficult race then on a circuit that demands complete concentration. But
if you don't want to watch the podium celebration, just simply click the X button.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight.
X again.
So then, Natalie Pinkham, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Max Verstappen seemed to just effort.
Okay, so never mind, we should go on to F2. We'll select Netherlands. Let's just go through this. Okay, so in the F2, Hauger is in F2 this year, and so is De Ruyveler. Jack Doohan is, and Sato is, I think. Liam Lawson, we're going to do him in a minute. Liam Lawson isn't in F2 anymore. He's at Super Formula, which is a Japanese series. He's got Logan Sargent here. This Logan Sargent was F2 driver last year. We could give him another go, maybe. Just keep going through. So there, Carlin. Marcus Armstrong has moved to IndyCar, and Jury Vips doesn't drive F2 anymore. Vesti is driving in F2 this year. Pocher is definitely driving in F2 this year. Felipe Drugovich won the title last year and is the Aston Martin Test Reserve driver. And Novalak won his first ever F2 drive race yesterday, I think. Moving on, Caldwell, Boschong. Caldwell isn't in F2 anymore. Boschong is. Moy Nissany and Irasa, they are definitely in F2 for sure. And Callum Williams isn't in F2 anymore. Enzo Fittipaldi and Tatiana Caldon, that's a lady. She's not in that anymore. She has driven IndyCar in the past. She's not in F2 anymore. And Jake Hughes isn't in F2 anymore. Cordial is. So we shall go back to the Team Carlin. And we're actually, because of that failure, we're going to do Sargent again. A slight change to what I was going to do. So all the other settings need to change the weekend structure. It's F2, so we're going to do the sprint and feature race scenario. And we're just going to make it short because we're going to do 2 lots. Difficulty is 50 still. Assist is medium traction control, medium brake assist. Start event. So the first challenge will be to get in the top 10 so that you can it can be reversed for the feature race. Sprint race is starting to appear in F1.
Welcome along to Zandvoort for another fascinating Formula 2 race today. 4 left as we await the start of another.
So there's no need to really do there is no strategy because it's not a very long race. Car setup we could do. I'm going to go for that because make up a lot of time in the corners rather than the straights. Definitely, yes. So, Sargent's second go. This time he's from the front. So this might be a bit easier. There's the Australian driver doing. So first lap done. Decent gap behind us. If you've never raced F2 before, there's a few reasons why you might enjoy it. First of all, you may have no idea who the good drivers are. Secondly, no idea what the best teams. Third, because they are one chassis, all the same chassis, a little bit like IndyCar, there's no upgrading, so wheel-to-wheel action tends to be less seconds between them. And fourth, you have the sprint race, feature race scenario. That will be my aim here, to get top 10. Interesting little feature there on the game, exceeding track limits with that yellow warning. Dropping down the leaderboard, not good. Bit of a bold move. I had to activate the DRS there with the green triangle. That was what I set.
Nice move. Keep going.
I hope to be back to streaming, not every day, so please check out the scheduler. Also to say that I will be tweeting out information about the Rugby World Cup over the next few weeks.
Gap to your teammate ahead is 10.2 seconds.
Just say that I will be doing some future streams on F1 Manager 23. I'm going to be driving Van Zandvoort on Assetto Corsa Competizione soon as well. So currently in the race, the important thing is to beat Djokovic.
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap. The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. Well done.
now over a second ahead of Djokovic out of DRS range.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Win then for the Virtuosi team today. And I have to wonder, Davide Valsecchi, just what set them apart from the competition here.
The difference was in the strategy. Credit to the driver for sure, but races like this, team sport is easy.
And here are our podium drivers today. After that excellent race, they've excelled here as they so often do, and it's a well-deserved victory. Virtuosi then are on top today.
So that's Doohan.
Now then, Davide Valsecchi, who would you say was your driver of the day?
Lots of driver impressed me today, Alex. But if I have to say one that impressed me most, it's Jack Doohan.
After all this drama, you would be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care.
So you'll see there that he gets 10 points for first, and then down 10, 9, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 for the top 8. Now if you look at Tatiana Calderon in 8th, she should go first next.
Welcome back to Formula 2, where the tension is building for what promises to be another exciting race here in the Netherlands. 4 lefts and 10 rights make up the 14. As we're now moments away from the off, let's take a look at the grid order in which they'll start today's race. A fantastic effort from Logan Sargent yesterday puts him on pole position. And it's Ayumu Iwasa in P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Doohan, Sato, Teo Porcher, Vesti, Lawson, Daruvala, Calderon, Roy Nissany, Boschon, Fittipaldi, Ollie Caldwell, Felipe Drugovich. As we await the start of another hugely anticipated...
So, first again. That's 7 laps experience. And leading from the front, so good chance here. Nope. Oh, I don't believe it. Oh, it's worse than last time. Oh, I don't believe it.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
It's been coming for a while, this one. What an... And I can... And now, Davide Valsecchi, let me ask you, who is your driver of the day?
I'll probably go for Ayumu Iwasa. The team did a good job with the strategy to put him in the pack, and it was...
So we go to Grand Prix and we go to F2 2022. There's Netherlands. So this is the latest F1 driver to make his debut. Liam Lawson, who drove F2 last year and currently drives in the Super Formula Japanese series, made his debut. Unexpectedly, he replaced AlphaTauri's Daniel Ricciardo, who unfortunately crashed out in practice or qualifying, not sure which one it was now, in the Zandvoort Grand Prix at the weekend. And he did very well. He's finished 13th, which is pretty good. So we're going to try him. Weekend structure should be the same. No, we change it to sprint and feature and very short. Let's hope we can actually do something here this time. We've got plenty of practice. Really should be doing better.
Welcome along to Zandvoort for another fascinating Formula 2 race today. 4 lefts and 10 rights make up the 14 corners of the narrow and demanding Zandvoort circuit, with plenty of peaks and valleys over the course of the 2.6-mile lap, which will demand absolute concentration from our drivers here today. As we await the start of another hugely anticipated Formula 2 race.
Okay, so let's have a look at the car setup. Let's try that one. Where is he going to start? Start on the right hand side, second, against his teammate, and he's already stolen a march from him.
Careful, remember your teammates. Okay, you've just started the final lap of the race. Final lap. Okay, Logan's in the pits. Logan in the pits now.
I just realised I selected the very short option.
Brilliant stuff from Dams today. Dams, another team with a huge amount of history. And so, driver of the day then, Davide Valsecchi, who do you think you'd go for?
Difficult call, but I'd say Roy Nissany. He was committed the entire race, and it's paid off with the result.
After all this drama, you would be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care.
So I'm guessing the feature race is probably going to be 5 laps. It is, yeah.
And here are the driver grid positions.
Let's have a look at the grid.
Race. Logan Sargent lines up on pole position, and it's Liam Lawson alongside.
There you go, so second again.
Alongside me today, I'm
Go for that. And we'll start the race right hand side. That's quite a good place to be on many tracks, including this one. Get ahead of my teammates. Not this time. Good drive. He lost the lead, didn't he? Sorry, took the lead temporarily from second. Keeping on his tail. Decent gap behind as well. Let's have it again. Not quite as bad. Last time we were 22nd. Take a bit of a risk there. Good gap to 11th place. But falling a little bit behind 10th. 9th place, sorry. A good lap.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
So let's see if we can beat Durand.
You're increasing the gap to the car behind by a few seconds per lap. Keep it up.
So it's good between. No. Just about saved it there. Did make a difference there though.
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
A great win then for the Carlin team today. Davide, what do you think made the difference here?
I think they kept a cool head. That's why they won today. Smooth, steady, everything bad that happened to them, they handled it calmly and professionally. That's what let them focus on getting the best out of everything else. The car, the strategy, they managed to keep out of trouble the whole way around.
As we can see, it's time for the podium, and I can see the Carlin team underneath our commentary box going crazy as their driver walks out. It was a great win, and it means a great deal to this team. Now then, Davide Valsecchi, who would you say was your driver of the day?
Lots of drivers impressed me today, Alex. But if I have to say one that impressed me most, it's Logan Sargent.
Well, what a weekend that has been. Please join us next time for another thrilling installment when Formula 2 returns.
Okay, so I finished in the top 10 and got myself 2 points. I've increased my familiarity on that track quite a lot, which is good. I might be back with a stream on, seeing as though we've got Monza next week, or this weekend, I might look out for a promotional tweet. I might do F1 22 manager game at Monza. Depends on how advanced I am